Okay, for each of you, I always truly believe that the next group of speakers are really the individuals that you would love to hear from most, and they are our current students. First, you'll be hearing from Benjamin Paul, and Benjamin is a second-year direct practice student. After Benjamin, you'll be hearing from Dan Talisha Deans, and Dan Talisha Deans is a second-year COSA student who will be graduating next week. Because our advanced standing students, they only do 3 months instead of the regular 4 semesters that most students or most full-time students do. And lastly, you'll be hearing from Megan Nuff. Megan is a first-year advanced standing student who's also doing a dual degree between social work and public health.
How's everyone doing today? It's been a long morning, I know, so I'm going to try and be brief. Bear with me. So I am from Maryland, and I originally decided to go to the master's program here at Pitt because I actually did my undergrad here at Pitt. And I actually love the Pittsburgh community and the environment in the greater Pittsburgh area just because of the proximity of everything. But really, the master's program itself here prepares you for a career in social work. And, you know, it's easy just to say that after, you know, you've heard all this stuff, but really, you begin to see that in how you go about learning, you know, your courses. As Mr. Mack told you, I'm a direct practice mental health student, and so all my courses are mainly focused in direct practice mental health. So I'm able to both learn those courses in the classroom, and then when I go out in my field placements, and I'm in my second year field placement right now, which is at the VA, the first year field placement that I did was at UPMC at Western Psych, you begin to really see how the two, both courses and your field placement, complement one another. And by that I mean, you know, you're learning material in the class, and it's being reinforced when you go into the field and you practice it. So, and the two go hand in hand, and they, you know, they both reinforce each other, and, you know, it works both ways. So I've had the opportunity to work at the VA, and this year alone, I mean, I can't tell you how much I've learned as being a student in the field of social work and what social workers are able to do in the VA alone. I mean, you can work in geriatrics if you want to work in geriatrics. You can facilitate groups. I run groups myself right now. I'm running about 3 groups a week, and you get to do a variety of things such as case management, which is my main focus. But you know, they like to pull you around and say, hey, this is what else social workers can do, because the social work profession is so versatile. And hey, you got an opportunity here, you can go and explore, you know, a career path in this area if you're interested in that. And so you're not really limited to where you can work. And you know, as a soldier, my focus was to help soldiers, and that's how I ended up at the VA. And it's amazing how you can see, hey, the social work profession can be used in every avenue. So, you know, it's just something for you to consider. And you know, I really strongly believe that, you know, if you want to pursue a career in social work, that you're not going to be disappointed. And I'll be available for questions afterwards if anybody has anything they'd like to ask me. So thank you for your time.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dan Talisha Deans, as Mr. Mack said, and I am a community organizing and social administration student. As he mentioned, I am an advanced standing student, meaning that I got my bachelor's degree in social work, and I got my bachelor's degree at Alabama A&M University in Huntsville, Alabama. And so I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about how that transition was for me coming from the South, moving here to Pittsburgh, and I'm also from Georgia, so this is my first time in this on this side here. But I have to say that it really has been a wonderful experience coming here and a wonderful transition. I love the city of Pittsburgh, and more importantly, I love the School of Social Work here at the University of Pittsburgh. There's been this misconception that when you go to a smaller school, there tends to be this more family-oriented type of community. And so I came here almost with the perception that it might be a little bit harder to get that family-oriented connection with the faculty and staff. But I have to say that the University of Pittsburgh faculty and staff have showed me totally the opposite of that misconception. They are more than willing to meet the needs of the students here. They want to make sure that they're lining up with what your goals are and that they're helping you advance and truly become the best student that you can be. I have had the opportunity while being here to work in several different areas. My first field placement was with Homewood Children's Village in Homewood, which is a community here in Pittsburgh, where I had the opportunity to actually do some direct practice and coastal work, kind of intertwined there. I had the opportunity to work with teen parents at the academy at Westinghouse there and help them advance and really gain the resources and the connections that they needed to prosper. But I want to talk a little bit about the flexibility of the program here and, again, how the faculty and staff are more than willing to meet your needs. I was actually able to do one semester in Idaho through the School of Social Work, where it just shows you how well connected they are. Tracy Soska, you all probably, I know you heard from him already, is so well connected. He knew the director at the School of Social Work at Boise State University, where I was able to go out there and do an internship with NASW Idaho, take a class there, and still be able to take some courses here online. I also had the opportunity to go to Cuba with the School of Social Work here and study Cuban social policy, and just been able to really grow and continue to get those opportunities and experiences and what my interest is in. I know Tracy mentioned that he talked with you about the program that was put on yesterday by a group of students here called the Civil Action Movement, in which I am the Action Committee Chair. And again, one of my interests is in social policy, and so we really wanted to talk about this idea of the importance of political advocacy in the field of social work, and we actually had the opportunity to put on an event here yesterday where we brought in some social workers who are in the political arena. And so I say all of that to say that in the School of Social Work, there's more than enough opportunity to just really advance, to really grow, and really get the opportunities that you need to be the best student that you can be. I have no doubt that when I leave here, I'm going to prosper because I have that support here, not only within the faculty and staff, but within my peers as well. And so I really would encourage you all to consider the program. It has been a wonderful experience for me, and I will always continue to vouch for Pitt, always. So thank you.
All right, hi everyone. My name is Megan Noof, and I am still in my first semester here in the master's program, and so I can't talk so much about the experience I've had in depth because I'm only in my first semester, but I can talk a little bit more about how I got here and how I chose it and how it was the right fit for me. I graduated last year from Pitt School of Social Work with my bachelor's degree and decided to go straight through. And I had lots of options, opportunities to go elsewhere, but I chose to stay at the university because I really felt like this was the place where I had the most opportunity. I felt like I could build relationships with the faculty, and I also chose to do a dual degree because of my advanced standing. I wanted to take advantage of the fact that I could get my degree done in only 3 semesters and pair that with public health, which is a fantastic pairing with a social work degree. It's really sometimes coming from 2 different perspectives, but talking about a lot of the same problems and giving me more of an interdisciplinary look on how to solve these problems. And so when I was accepted to both schools, I looked at it and I said, you know what, like, I think that this is going to be the best thing for me. I think that I can create lots of opportunities here. And I think as a student, it's a lot about being proactive and finding out what there is and getting involved. I think that those are how you create the most opportunities, connect with the faculty. They're more than willing to sit down and talk to you and talk about your opportunities and talk about the ways that you can find things that will grow you as a student and as a professional and get you in that best fit. And I don't know what it would be like at other schools, but I think that this university and this School of Social Work really builds that and grows you. And so my first semester has been a great experience, a trying experience, but I am so happy that I made this decision. And I am really looking forward to my next semesters and continuing my education and getting my dual degree.